Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So let's get started. So I have the iPhone 16 Pro Max in the 256 gigabyte, I believe. It's in the white titanium. I just have this pink case on it for now, and then like the camera protectors, which have come in great use as I have cracked one of my lenses. So let's get started. So when we get into my phone, I have two widgets on the main phone itself. I have a pink turtle with a yellow background and a blue flower in the right corner. So my phone is only like one page and it's divided into folders. So the first folder I have is called Social. This is where I have my Instagram, my Snap, my YouTube, YouTube Studio, Pinterest, my TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Fizz, which is the school app, my Spotify, my Bible apps, and my Facebook Messenger app. So if we go into my Instagram, you can see my Instagram page. And then my YouTube Studio, which is obviously where I can see all of my YouTube videos, my analytics, stuff like that. Next I have school, which I'm not going to get into because I'll give away where I go to school at, but I just have all the apps that access all my classes, my email, stuff like that, and I just have 2 pages of that. The next app I have is all my Google apps. So this is any app that comes with the iPhone, so Slides, Mail, Files, Docs, Sheets, my Gmail accounts, and then again other apps that I use for school and school only. And then I have my messaging apps, which I'm also not going to get into because I'll show personal information. But I have like my Find My, my Uber, my Messages, phone, and FaceTime in here. Then I have my shopping. In my shopping I just have Target, my Aloe, Addicted, Amazon, Ulta Beauty, Etsy, Depop, American Eagle, and Abercrombie, H&M, Pink, and PacSun. Out of these apps, I would say my favorites are definitely Amazon, Target, and then probably Pink or PacSun. Really recommend those. The next folder that we're going to get into is my general apps. So this is anything that isn't just Apple products, but I use on a daily basis. So this is like contacts, my Apple Store, calendar, weather, clock, news, stuff like that. And then I have a passport parking, which I used for one of my trips I was on this past year. And then I have my Fly Delta for my Delta points. And then more maps, passwords, my editing software for the camera that I'm filming on, and Zerah. The next app is called Notes. And I just have reminders and calculator in here. Very basic but easy to access. Next is Festival. So this is just like my lakefront stuff for like music fest I go to yearly, and then TV, don't really know why it's in there. Then I have Finance, which I'm not going to get into because I'll just show all my banking stuff. And then I have Health, so I have my health app, my Walgreens, any health apps that I may use. Then I have Food. This is one of my favorite apps. I just have Chipotle, which just is your average Chipotle. I got my Starbucks, love Starbucks, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Quick Trip Rewards, Caribou, and a dieting app that I just put in this folder for some reason. And then I've got my entertainment folder. So this just has my Hulu, Disney, Netflix, and HBO Max in it. Then next I have my games. So this is just my Roblox, Minecraft, and like Brawl Stars. Second to last app here is like folder is my money folder. So this is any money in my spare time. If I want to earn extra cash, I can play games, earn cents to dollars, and then cash out. And then the last folder that I actually have is my photography folder. So this includes my camera, photos, and Canva, which is my thumbnail software editing software. And then down here on my dock, I just have my Google calendar, and then my love, which I'm not going to show, and then my Google, which I'm also not going to show. And then just here's my app library.